Today is Sunday, 17th of January 2021 and the time is 12:14 p.m. Welcome to our BBMA weekly analysis for the trading week of 18th to 23rd of January 2021. Let's get started. As usual, we will review our BBMA setup SOP. We trade with 4 time frame, weekly, daily, H4 and H1. We use H4 for our entry and exit. We risk only 2% of our equity per trade. And we only trade USD major pairs. We use TradingView for automation, and pretty much that's it. So for last week trade performance, we can see that after the previous week before that, we have no trade. We have plenty of trade last week. However, there was a technical difficulty on Monday morning, and we missed the trade entry for all the instant trade that we're supposed to have, like 1, 2, 3 of them. So we missed all this trade, and we have 2 trade that we enter, but the price action is really trending last week, so it only enter very small portion of our entries. Okay, so at the end we only managed to have a gain of 0.78%, which is okay, because anything that's positive is better than negative. Alright, let's look at this week trade setup for the week of 18th to 23rd of January. Also, bear in mind this week will be a very big news in US politics, the inauguration of the new US president. So be mindful when we have position in USD currency pair. Expect a big movement, especially on the inauguration day, which is the 21st of January. Alright, let's look at TradingView for next week's setup. Okay, as usual, we look at the XY first. Based on our BBMA setup, this will be a re-entry sell and weekly time frame. And if we go down to daily, we will see price has make a higher high last week, CSM sell. However, this CSM buy. However, this EMA 50, as you can see here, is outside the Bollinger Band. So this is a very risky situation, as we've seen before. When this EMA went in and the price did not close above it, there's gonna be a big correction down. Okay, so be very aware of that. On H4, price is still closing outside the Bollinger Band, but as we can see, price action is getting weak. Candle closing smaller and smaller. All right, that's indication that the price most likely will reverse. On H1, as you can see, price start to close inside the Bollinger Band, and this is a MHV sell. So for DXY, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set CSM. Sorry, I have to forget to delete all these. So DXY, we want to set alert for CSM sell at H4. Okay, use our custom indicator CSM sell. Alright, CSM sell at H4. For those who first time see this indicator, it's free on TradingView. You can find it. It's called BBMA Lite 2020 over here. It's free for use, including the source code if you know how to code. Alright, let's look at the first currency pair, Euro USD. For Euro USD in weekly time frame, price currently at the re-entry buy. Okay, this is MA 510 low, so this is our re-entry buy. On daily, we can see price actually close exactly at the EMA 50, so this is CSM sell, so our buy is not ready. On H4, we also close CSM sell, and on H1, it's MHV buy. So this is a very easy thing to do. We just gonna set alert for CSM buy at the H4 time frame. H4, and make sure price above EMA 50. Okay. Next pair is AUD USD. Sorry. AUD USD on weekly time frame is re-entry sell. Price start to close inside the Bollinger Band, as we can see here. And on daily time frame, it make this big engulfing candle, making the setup You can take this as a CSA sell or MHV sell. Both are okay because anyhow you have not closed below the mid BB. And on H4, as you can see here, price closed below the low Bollinger Band and also below EMA 50. So this is a good setup for us, and what we're gonna do next week is we expect price gonna come back to retest the mid BB. So depend on your risk appetite, you can take a sell up to here. This is your sell zone. You can put your entry any way around this area and place your stop above the highest candle. That is the safest place for you to place a stop. So if price break mean our analysis is wrong, but from this setup we know that it will make a pullback and continue to move bearish next week. Okay, so that's it. AUD USD see instant sell on H4 sell zone. Next pair is USD JPY. USD JPY on weekly time frame, as you can see here, is re-entry sell. Price just reject the MA 510 high. On daily time frame, price went up, broke above the MA 50 but did not close above the top Bollinger Band and make a bearish engulfing pullback over here. So all in all, this is our MHV sell setup. And H4, as you can see here, price is making a re-entry sell. This is CSM, then you make a re-entry, then you go down again, then this is a re-entry sell. However, this re-entry sell is how to say, not very strong, because as you can see here, the EMA 50 is below the current price. So for USD JPY, you can do an instant sell, but be mindful to place your stop above here to minimize the loss. This will be a best place to put your stop. Okay, so USD JPY is an instant sell. Next pair is GBP USD. For GBP USD, start with weekly. Sorry, we can see it's just reject the MA 510 high, which is re-entry sell. Then on daily time frame, this candlestick is closing bearish engulfing, making a MHV sell also. So on H4, it make a CSM sell and is below EMA 50. So this is a very good setup again. You can take an aggressive entry from here all the way to here. Okay, this will be your entry zone. Place your stop above this zone, somewhere here. So this is the entry zone to wait for the price to retrace up and continue bearish. All right, GBP USD instant sell. USD CAD. USD CAD. We start with weekly time frame. So weekly time frame, making a setup re-entry buy. On daily time frame, we can see bullish engulfing candle. However, it have not make a CSAK buy yet. On H4, oops, sorry, so difficult. H4 is making a CSAK buy, a close above the mid BB, and also it managed to break above EMA 50. So this is a very strong price action. So what we want to wait for USD CAD is just wait for it to make a CSM buy on H4. So when that happen, we can take confidently take the entry and wait for the pullback. Okay, USD CAD, set alert for CSM buy at H4. Next pair, USD CHF. USD Swiss franc on weekly time frame is making a re-entry sell because it just reject the MA 510 high. And then on daily itself is MHV sell. On H4, however, it's still making a CSM buy. So the bullish trend is still strong for USD CHF, so we just need to wait for it to make a CSM sell on the H4 time frame and make sure it's close below this EMA 50 over here. Then we take the pullback to continue sell. Okay, last pair, NZD USD. NZD USD on weekly time frame, we can see here bearish engulfing candle, and also it rejecting the MA 510 high. So this is our re-entry sell setup. On daily, yes, another bearish engulfing candle, close below the mid BB, okay, and this will be a CSAK sell. However, the EMA 50 is still below here, so we still have to be a bit cautious, but we need to look at H4. Okay, NZD USD on H4, we can see price making a CSM sell, and at the same time it's below EMA 50. So this is our sell setup, right? So basically when this happen, we are expecting what we're expecting is for the price to actually come back and retest and continue to move down, because this is the nature of price action, right? So where will be our entry zone? This will be here, so we expect it to go around like this, okay, and place your stop above here. So in this situation, there's two things can happen. Price retest and take our entry to continue to move down, or price is going to continue to move down. In any case, if the second one happened, we are not losing anything, right? Because we are not in the entry. So never feel that you lose a trade if you did not manage to enter the trade. Losing trade and missed trade is a two different thing, okay? So that's it. Very simple trade plan for us this week. We have okay, only 3 pairs that we have pending, because the first one is basically the XY. So we need to wait for Euro USD, USD CAD, and USD CHF to make a CSM to our trade direction. And let me show again, this will be our overall trade plan for next week. We have like 1 2 3 4 instant sell. We need to put that on as soon as market open on Monday. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, fellow traders, this will be our trade analysis for this week. So I wish you all the best for the trading week of the 18th to 23rd January, and remember, next week will be a volatile week due to US presidential inauguration. Wish you all the best, take care, and till we meet again next week. Bye bye.